Hey there, Brittany from Everyday Historian. I make content for non-traditional students who are wanting to go back to get a master's degree, to go to grad school after a long time of taking care of people or just life and work and career and all the other things we have to do outside of our passions, our learning, our academic pursuits. So if that's you, you're gonna love this channel and go ahead and subscribe or just add this to your watch now later list if you just need this tutorial for something specific. Now in this short video, I'm going to show you how to make a copy of a Google Sheet. This is something that I have had questions about for my own products that I sell. This one's actually free, by the way. I'll be sure to put the link in the description if you are applying to several different grad schools and you need to compare them and see which one is best for you in the program you're wanting to study, in your specific specialty, all that. That's what I made this for. So I wanted to show you how to make a copy. Really simple. You're going to go to File, Make a Copy. And then I just want to point some things out here. So it's going to default to copy of, and then whatever the title of the document was, you might want to change this to something with your name or a little short code that you can search for. Grad School Comparison for Jane Jones. I would not check share it with the same people because that means anyone that I've shared my original document with could possibly get access to yours. I would not copy comments and I would not include resolved comments, although it's not applicable anyway, but I would not do that. So I would make a copy. Also consider where you want for this to go. If it goes to your general drive, that's the default. It means everything's going to be kind of in the top layer, like when you think about saving it to your computer. You might want to click into that and then choose a subfolder. I don't really have any on here, but yeah, or you could just go to Start and be like, I'm going to save it there, or you could start it later. So you're going to go make a copy. Now, when you do this, this is really important. When you do this, this is perfect for when you want to have a document fully usable and editable for you. You'll be able to go into the blank template by clicking here and then putting in all of your schools, for example, if you use this one, and changing it to your heart's content. However, if the Google Sheet that you're making a copy of has a live component that's updated regularly or semi-regularly, then you're not going to get those updates because now this is a copy of the original document. So what I recommend doing is if you have a Google Sheet that you want to regularly check, maybe it's a database, maybe multiple people are contributing to it, then instead I would either star it in your bookmarks. So see, I have different categories for different things. I might save it under research resources, and I'll make another video about my digital organization system because I really do feel like bookmarks are just so helpful. This is my bookmarks bar on Google Chrome, by the way, and it really helps. There are some things that I'm going to use pretty much every day. I have those on the top level of my bookmarks, but then I have these folders, right? So you would click, we'll say this, and then it's going to be a starred resource. So now I'm going to go to research resources, and now I have it in my quick links. And this just saves you so much time later on than trying to search your Google Drive, especially if it's something you're still getting used to and being able to find it there. If you want to have the view only one, I just said save that. That way you're not making any updates to the document. You might not have edit access anyway, but I would do that before you make a copy, because when you make a copy, this document, which you might also decide you want to star this and maybe under a different place so that you can make sure you don't confuse them. So I might star this one under maybe my bookmarks bar, because I'm going to go and refer to this as I'm comparing. So if you do decide to get this document, by the way, if you are applying to different grad schools, because I'm literally going through this process right now as I've created and used this document, so it's something I'm actually using, I would recommend having the view only and making a copy for yourself so that for the view only, when you go to this third tab, you can see all that I'm learning in real time, because I'm making notes here and hopefully saving you a lot of time in how much does attending each school cost? What does it realistically look like as far as the application process? I'm also going to be noting on here how much financial aid each of these programs and universities offer me as I'm accepted. So that's something that's really good for you to know, especially if you're looking into any of these programs. Now, I will be adding more onto this. Definitely grab this now, even if you're not sure or interested in these specific universities, because right now I'm choosing between a few different specialties and Masters of History programs, and you might be interested in one of those later. I hope this video was helpful. Again, you can grab the free grad school description and comparison doc down in the description below. I also have a Substack where I share more behind the scenes that I can't necessarily share in public. I'm sharing a lot here on my YouTube channel, documenting the whole process, going back to school as a married woman in my 30s. I'm also a Christian, so there are many different layers to that. If you would like to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you liked it, go ahead and hit like. That just shows YouTube that I did a good job with this video and just show it for other people who need the same things. Bye now.